going to set a junction box on the outside of this joist, and I can run that wire into here and run one single wire back to the power panel, feed power to this junction box, and I can feed the lights over the top of the workbench, and I can feed the lights upstairs. Easier to take out these knockouts when you got it down here, not working overhead. Two on one side and one on the other. This is the second power line. That one's going to go all the way up through into the attic. I'm going to mark the wire so I know which one's which. Because I anticipate having future work show up from this task, I'm going to run an extra wire up into the attic. Since it's just going to be deadheaded in this junction box, I'm going to mark it so that in the future I'll know what the heck it was for. You always want to put a staple in there just so that you don't pull the wire out of some place that you've spent a lot of time putting it in while you're tugging on it in a box. little angle driver is kind of handy. It's a bit awkward, but it does let me get this tool up in there. And clamp those wires down. It's one of those gizmo tools. It's a screwdriver handle with a bunch of bits in it, and it lets you get in there by hand and do things, but also you can use it with an impact driver if you're careful. You don't want to try and drive bolts with it because it'll just chew up the bevel gears inside of it. Worked quite well on that little task. Now mark that spare wire, and that can just get tucked up inside the box out of the way. There. This one gets stripped out. This is a handy little device. It's a Romex stripper. Also has a little series of holes in it to let you judge the gauge of the wire. Sycamore, Illinois, USA. Made by Ideal. They make a lot of electrical tools. Nice thing about it is it has just a little knife in there, and you slip it over the wire, pinch it down and shove that wire into the Romex sheath, and when you pull on it, that little knife doesn't cut the other conductors inside there, so it won't strip the insulation off of them. You can do this with a jackknife, but it's dangerous. You end up cutting your fingers, and it also has a tendency to nick the wire. This doesn't do that. Okay, tuck those up so I don't bang my head on them. I have the spare wire pushed up into the attic. Now I need to push the wire up for the hall light. If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I rate them all. Thanks for watching. And if you guys are just new to the channel, why don't you take a minute and subscribe? You can ring the doorbell too. That way you'll be notified whenever we have a new video come out. We're on a schedule. Monday through Friday at noon, Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.